Welcome back, everybody. I want to talk about a few things and just say whatever's been on my mind. This experience that we have been through with our twins, the whole experience, it has awakened us, and we are both aware now of our infinite connection together. Like when I first started pulling cards, 3 8s came out in a row underneath the Magician, which in this deck means awareness. Like it's opening us up to more, to our connection, and we're figuring it out through the heart, through the emotions, through the fears that we've experienced. Like in order to finally see the light and move into smoother waters. It's almost as if it is an inner battle of darkness and light, where we are fighting for what we've always believed in this relationship. This goal, this future that we've always wanted with them, which, if you look at this wedding card is right next to the Hierophant, which symbolizes marriage. And then after that card is the Three of Wands. So manifesting this plan that they have already decided that they want to make with you, and that's in coming together. Two of Wands, the next step is creating it, making it happen. And then we have the Knight of Wands, the message, the proposal. And the World card is upside down. These two are, I realize these two are right next to each, like, it's like they're mirroring each other. Like if you were to flip it over, like this tells a story about how he had to go through this experience, this karmic experience, in order to see what he was doing to himself and the relationship. And the only way he was going to realize it was by opening up his heart. And that happened when they experienced the self-inflicted pain they put upon themselves by hurting you, by disappointing you. They've been in this inner battle of darkness and light, and they're fighting it. They're releasing the karmic cycles, like they've already ended it. Because we've got both the divine feminine and masculine empress right here on the bottom of the deck. Like end of this journey, and look, the Fool's right after the last and first card. Like, we're moving into something new, they're moving into something new, they're wanting to move into something new. And then the next card is the Nine of Cups. So their wish, your wish, and that is to come together, to start this life together, a new commitment. They are ready to give us the full commitment. And they already know what that is. They already know what we want and what we deserve. Another message that came to me that through synchronicity. So you know how I said I got these 3 8s? Well, when I left to take my son to school today, when I was pulling out of the school and heading back home, I looked up and I noticed that the license plate number in front of me was 3 8s, ended in 3 8s. And also, it's significant. This is going to be significant to life path number 8s. That actually is my life path number. So this reading is really going to resonate with you if you're an 8 life path number. Like, there's things that are unknown to us, but if you think about the relationship, it's kind of always felt that way. They've always been this mysterious person. And I just want to show that at the bottom of the deck for this deck was also the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is up here. So it's clarifying that they have, they've been successful and had a victory over this battle. They've made the sacrifice and they're going to do what's right. So when I started doing this reading, sorry guys, I've been sick and I've lost my voice, so I hope you guys can hear me good. When I did this reading, it automatically was showing that, like, he's planning something. He's planning some type of a proposal. And what I'm getting out of it is, for some of you, it may happen in the beginning, after the beginning of the year, around the beginning of March. Like, all of this is going to be possible for you. I know that I've been dealing with the inner battle. Like, I think that I'm done, and then it, the pain in the heart is still being released, even though I thought I released it. but I just go with it. No matter how awful it feels, we have to get rid of it before we can like get to this point. Both of us need to heal ourselves and just believe that this is true. Just stop with the doubts. It's so hard, but that, you know, us having those doubts is something that is kind of preventing us from getting to where we want to be. And if you see this, assertiveness is right underneath the Emperor. So he is being assertive of, you know, the things that no longer serve him, the things that are no longer, he's no longer going to put up with in his life, because it's only caused friction between you and him. And he now realizes that about himself. A lot has happened in the past, and it's showing that once we get through this, everything is going to be even better than like what we possibly could imagine. That this is supposed to happen, but nothing good comes easy. And the only way that we can get through this is by doing the inner work, seeing the things that we can work on within ourselves. Just being honest with ourselves and truthful, even about things that hurt. We can't hold back any longer, because I'm not going to, and neither are you. If you are watching this, it's because you are determined to do whatever it takes to get to this wish that we all have, because we're obviously still here with them. Never gave up. They never gave up. And this right here, look at that. You see how you're like, it's like the last battle. This is it. This is the last of it. Don't give up. They're begging you. They want you to have courage. The divine masculines do not want us to give up on them, because they are fighting for us too. It's the inner battle of darkness and light, getting over our fears. You know, their fear of commitment. That's what they're getting over. That through this, they are, you know, moving on, moving forward, moving, because where they were before was not good. It didn't make them feel good. They were lying to themselves. They weren't aware exactly of who we truly are to them, but now they are. We are this goddess to them in their eyes. When it comes to the connection, this connection that has made them see through their hearts, this connection who has actually opened them up to their emotions. We have helped them. We have helped them see who they can be. And you know what? They've done the same for us. They have. Let's just admit it. We have to. We have to be honest with ourselves. When you dig deep and look within, this is what you will find. Be compassionate. You know, He's already given us the offer. Just have patience. Just focus on you and what you need to do for you. Because if you're doing that, so are they. They are already doing that because you have been doing that. This couple is doing the work. This couple is headed towards marriage, towards union, physical union, coming together. Coming together and creating a new world. Showing the world that we can overcome any obstacle. Because we will fight off them inner demons, the shadow, the fears that arise to try and keep us apart. We are no longer stuck. We are moving. Into something new, and they are creating it with us. It's not just us anymore. They are giving back to us. And it's our turn to receive. Just allow it. Don't fight it. Step out of the ego self, because it's only holding us back. Let go of control. Just trust in the flow of everything. Go with the flow. Because this is another Ace of Pentacles that came out. True prosperity is about to begin together. As soon as we master this, and we are going to do it. It is our purpose, it's why we're here, and we are going to make it. Because through this, we find our purpose in other areas of life. We find our true career paths, what we are meant to do. This is a very important moment in time right now. We literally are shifting timelines. Like, we're moving into a whole new life. The cycle really has ended. All So I am, okay, I found the book. So I'm going to read an oracle card, and the card that came out for us was Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. I'm not sure if I read this one already, but obviously it's going to sum up everything, as they always do. It's important. And it's 50, so 5 change. Yeah. Like I just said, we're moving into a whole new life. Trust and believe. I feel like, you know, I may repeat myself, but there's a reason for it. I just say whatever I am led to say at the moment. So, okay. Overcome any obstacle. The oracle message is, we always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino Spirit's strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways, by going around them, shattering them with the force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Apply your Rhino Spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can stand, for you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you. Now, Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. All right. So yeah, the inner battle of darkness and light, and we can overcome it. We are overcoming it. It doesn't matter if that feeling comes back in a couple days and you're feeling great today, you're going to get back to this because of this. We're aware of it now. We're aware that we create our own realities. Stay in the higher energies, stay in the higher thoughts. Listen to your intuition, because that is the light that shows you the path, that shows you the way. This message, I stared at it for a long time, and I did clarifiers. I actually, for the wedding card was the very last card that I got, because I wanted to clarify it, because I was scratching my head and I'm like, is this just all, like, you know, is this, I had to clarify it, that's what I was reading, is they are making plans to give us this full commitment and to ask us to marry them. And I said, I have to have something clarify this. So I grabbed my angel cards, and the bottom of the deck on the angel cards was the Cupid card, you know, the card of love, like divine love, like it is coming. The commitment, the one we've been waiting for, it's on their minds. All right, I'm going to stop now, or I'm going to keep going and going, because there's just so much out of this message that I got, and I just want to show you that if you look on this card, usually it's a female, it's a male, and this is about him. you know, doing everything independently and rising above everything on his own, stepping into his own, loving himself so that he can love you. Just trust in it, guys. This really honestly is not a fantasy. Like, it's just a story about how it really is in reality. It's just in reality we fight these battles, and you know, it creates these fears and lower emotions that prevents us from seeing the truth. All right, everybody, I'm done. I love you. I hope that you learned something, that you got something from all of this. I hope that it gives you hope. I love everyone. You guys have a great day.